everyone. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday. I know it's nice outside. I hope God and the angels are great to you. I know they were good to me. They're always good to me. Before we get started, I'm going to show you what Elvira looked like before. Now, this is what Elvira looks like now. Yes, I'm very tiny, but I got baggy clothes on too because I was cleaning the house today. This is what Elvira looked like before. And when I modeled, I was modeling for obese people, basically, extra large clothing and stuff. This is what I looked like. And this is what I look like now. As you can see, I'm tiny, and I love it. I've had no surgeries. I just work out with my trainers, and I eat healthy. I eat normal food, but I count carbs, calories, proteins, and fats. And I make sure all the calories coincide. So, and I marinated some stuff. We're going to make a black bean chili, and I got tons of vegetables going. So I marinated some ground turkey, and put it in there because I was checking some stuff, and we got wonderful veggies. We got some orange zest we're going to grate. We got some onion, parsley, mint, celery, carrots. We got some sweet pepper in there, some mushrooms, avocado, garlic, tomatoes, and we're ready to go. And we're going to chop the mint to go into the, we're going to brown that with our seasonings. We got a ton of seasonings. And the reason I always put vegetables in our thing is because when I was growing up, when we did chili, we used to get mad if it was just beans and veggies. I mean, with no veggies. So we would be like, Dad, we're just going to eat this with beans and meat and stuff. So he always made it different and used different veggies, or every time he did it, we'd use the same vegetables. So, and we got tomatoes too. So we're going to cut. So yeah, that's how I come out. I always put stuff in my thing because I can't just eat chili with just meat and beans. That just don't cut it for me. So, and then we gotta get and I use 2 cloves of garlic. Garlic here. Out. And that's how I learned some of my recipes from my dad. And I just never calorie counted them out. But my dad was always about health conscious about what we ate and stuff because he knew my situation. Because I was one that kids would pick on me in school if I could fluctuate 5 pounds. I remember one time in school in 8th grade, I bent over and somebody says, "Look at that big old wide butt." And he kicked me and I fell over. And I hit my head on the floor and I was like, okay, I'm tired of it. And I wasn't really fat in school. It's just kids were cruel to me, so... And I know what that's like to be bullied, and I know how people have, done me when I was fat. I heard about it, and now I don't care because, I'm not fat anymore, and you can't make fun of me, and I've been keeping it off. And even in school, I was never really fat. If I gained 10 pounds, when I was in school, when I get the extra 20 pounds off, I will be the size I was when I was in school the whole time, all the way through college and all that. So... And I am blessed with great trainers. I had great workouts this week. And to the newcomers here, welcome, and stuff. And, when I first started, it was hard. And I do my fit team, I drink my fit team and stuff. But overall, I'm proud of where I'm at today because I think it's very important that people need to love themselves. Because if they don't love themselves, they're not going to get the weight off. I just spoke with a client today in my business. And yes, I own a business, but I don't have employees. I do everything myself. And they couldn't believe, they hadn't seen me in a year. And I sent them a picture of me, and they're like, wow, we can't believe that you have had no surgeries. But I have not. And, I'm very blessed on that. Let me wash my hands here. And people, I think, need to realize that you can do it. You just have to get a trainer. Are trainers expensive? No. Depends on who you get, probably, but I've been very blessed with the trainers that I have, and they're great. I pulled a 205 this week on a deadlift, and I was so happy. So, we're going to use 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire to brown. I just shake, rattle, and roll. And the marinade, you can pretty much marinate anything. I haven't really shared any marinades lately, but I'm going to. Tablespoon of lemon juice. You'll never see me brown in oil because oil has fat. Lemon juice in this Worcestershire sauce that I use do not. It doesn't have any calories. Okay, so then we're going to use some garlic powder. Some Italian seasoning. Some chili powder, of course. This is sea salt. Pepper. Seasoned salt. Onion powder. And you could probably start with a teaspoon. I don't measure, I just season to taste. Cayenne pepper. Some poppy seed. I'm Slovakian, Czechoslovakian, so I will always use a lot of the like tarragon and stuff. That's a lot of stuff that we use in our food. Some tarragon. Some cumin. Oh, I thought I had a cumin open. Maybe this one here. Let me see. I think I have a cumin that's open. I do. That one's not open yet, and I don't feel like opening it. Red pepper flakes, basil, and I already boiled my beans. I let them soak overnight because I always get the beans in the bag. And oregano. And then we'll go back and we'll put the pan over there with the beans and we'll start chopping our veggies. That's what it looks like. We're going to let that cook. And then oh, you know what I got to do? I got to throw the onion in there too. I forgot I got to chop my onion. Someday I'll get a real camera. Yeah, I had great workouts this week, and I was really proud of myself pulling that 205, but then I got too confident, and I couldn't pull 215. I got it up to my knees, and then it didn't go. And I'm like, ah! But I'm always thankful. There's times that when it's really cold or I'm just tired and I don't want to go. But now that I don't have all this extra on me, I'm not doing a lot of different jobs. I'm just running my company right now. It's not too bad. I get a little more extra sleep, and except for yesterday, I had a 6-hour drive, and that wasn't too good. So, we're going to put this in. Stove. And when I first learned a lot of different things, I'll put this back on the stove now. Learn many different things, and one thing that I have learned is that always put yourself number one, because nobody else is going to do it for you. I learned that the hard way, and I'm happy with my life right now. You know, I've got the weight off, and I have a second chance at life. Not everybody gets to do that, and I was very fortunate that I did. And I think anybody can lose the weight. You just have to put your mind to it and say, hey, you know, I'm this beautiful person inside and out, and I'm going to do it. I have people that don't recognize me until I start talking. And then when I start talking, that's when they realize who I am. Sometimes they don't even do that. They don't even recognize it. But, you know, you can do it. Anybody can do it. You just got to say, yep, I'm going to do it. It's hard at first, I'm telling you. It's like, I remember they used to say, sit down, sit up, sit down, sit up. You'd be amazed that when you're obese or fat and you got to sit down and get up, you can't get up. And believe me. And then there's sometimes, you know, you got to jump out higher boxes and stuff, and I'm afraid of heights, so that's one issue that my trainer doesn't know. And then he'll be like, the other day, he's like, you got to learn how to do this. And I do. And you know what? I will. And this is my fit team that I drink. This helps with my immune system, and it also detoxes my body. And I've been taking it for 4 years. It also controls that I'm able to eat what I need to eat in the right amount of thing. People have asked me, do I drink? I do not drink alcohol. I haven't drank alcohol in 3 years. I haven't drank beer in 6 years. So I have a White Claw now and then. At home, I really don't have it, but when I'm up at home in my real home, I drink it a lot. But that's island life. So we'll be breaking pretty soon, then we'll come back and finish this grabbing up. So we gotta get that meat browned real good. And you'll see when I drain the meat, I don't really have any excess grease. The only thing I usually have is either the excess is usually from the lemon juice and the Worcestershire, and sometimes they cook right up. So it just depends. So that's why I put vegetables in my thing, because I grew up that way, because I won't eat. If I go out to eat and there's like in my chili, there's nothing, I won't eat chili. That's why I don't buy chili when I'm out, because I will not eat it if there's nothing in it. Just beans and meat, nope, not happening. Then we just got to cut up our spinach, mushrooms, and tomatoes when we come back. And add our seasoning again. A lot of, like this week I pulled a little groin muscle, but then I was fine afterwards. Now I'm back to normal, so it happens. But I just suck it up and still work out. Plus yesterday I had to work on my trailer, so I did it all myself, and I was proud of myself. It's a long, tiring drive, but when you have to do 3 hours up, 3 hours back. One day I'll get my house, and I don't have to do it. Okay. When we come back, we'll drain the meat, finish chopping up our veggies, and get our chili on the stove. So I am going to break here as soon as I chop this and put it in the pan. I'll come back and I'll drain the meat, finish chopping. Alrighty. Stay tuned. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll be right back. Bye.